Hey, so Bill Maher had dinner with President Trump, as probably most of you know. And then Friday night on his real-time podcast on HBO, he talked about it. He kind of gave a little blow-by-blow of his of dinner with Trump. And I don't know if you've seen it. It's posted online now. It's about 13 and a half minutes. Let me play you just a couple clips of it.
You even get mad? He's much more self-aware than he lets on in public. Look, I get it. It doesn't matter who he is at a private dinner with a comedian. It matters who he is on the world stage. I'm just taking as a positive that this person exists, because everything I've ever not liked about him was, I swear to God, absent, at least on this night with this guy. Bob, Kid Rock, told me the night before, he said, if you want to get a word in edgewise, you're going to have to cut him off. He'll just go on. Not at all. I've had so many conversations with prominent people who are much less connected, people who don't look you in the eye, people who don't really listen because they just want to get to their next thing, people whose response to things you say just doesn't track, like, what? None of that with him. And he mostly steered the conversation to, what do you think about this? I know, your mind is blown, so's mine. There were so many moments when I hit him with a joke or contradicted something, and no problem. At dinner, he was asking me about the nuclear situation in Iran in a very genuine, hey, I think you're a smart guy, I want your opinion sort of way. And I said, well, obviously you're privy to things about it, I'm not, but for what it's worth, I thought the Obama deal was worth letting play out because we made Iran destroy 98% of the uranium, and they were 15 years away from a bomb. And then I said to him, well, we got rid of that. You got rid of that. He didn't get mad or call me a left-wing lunatic. He took it in. I told him I thought parts of his plan for Gaza were wacky, but that I had supported him in the idea that Gaza could be Dubai instead of hell. I told him he was wrong.
Yeah, it gives you a bit of an idea. Bottom line is, Bill, well, he enjoyed his dinner. He said that Trump shocked him, that he was actually funny, affable, charming, laughed a lot, and was a very pleasant dinner. Now, the funniest thing about this was watching my older brother's reaction when he watched it. My older brother, he likes Bill Maher. He watches his other podcast and he watches his HBO show, but he hates Trump. He's like got serious Trump derangement syndrome. I mean, like bad. And so he's watching the video, and I can kind of see him squirming in his chair a little bit. And a few times he's like, And after the video was done, he puts down his phone and he sits there for a second and he says, I'm really getting sick of this Bill Maher. It's like, you like the guy like yesterday. So I just thought that was funny. It's like, look, I don't agree with Trump on everything by far. I thought his tariffs, particularly on Japan, were a mistake, and I actually posted a video about that. I think, shipping that poor gay hairstylist to the El Salvadorian prison because they had a tattoo of a soccer team on his arm was wrong. I think his saber rattling and threatening to go to war with Iran is wrong. But I also agree with a lot of things that he does. And it's almost like any president, right? It's like a lot of times you'll agree with what he says and what he does, and other times you will not agree with what he says and what he does. But guys like my brother that have the Trump derangement syndrome, it's just all bad. There's nothing. Trump could literally cure cancer tomorrow, like he said, and my brother would still hate him. So I just thought that was funny that Bill Maher gave a very positive review. Again, he's not going to vote for him. And Bill Maher disagrees with a lot of what Trump does, but he realized when he had dinner that, hey, he is a regular guy. He is a guy with a sense of humor. He's not some evil Hitler. And I know it's just going to be really hard for people like my brother to accept that fact. In fact, now he's probably going to stop watching Bill Maher because how dare he say something nice about Trump. Anyway, if you haven't seen the video, you should watch it. It's posted online. It's about 13 minutes long, and it's just Bill Maher talking, which Bill loves to do. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.